Hey y'all, Tia Cherie here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thanks for coming back again to check out another video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and that bell notification so that you can get notified every time I upload a new video. And in this week's video, we are going to be talking about goals. Now it is January. Everybody is in that mindset where we're motivated. We have things that we want to do this year. We're setting goals. We're having vision board parties. We're putting our stuff out there into the universe for the things that we want to achieve this year. So I wanted to just do a video on goals and share with you guys my top 3 goals for the first 6 months of 2021. So if you're interested, please make sure that you keep watching and stay tuned. Okay, so let's start by what is a goal? So by definition, and don't mind me, I'm going to be checking down on my iPad. A goal is the object of a person's ambition or effort, an aim or desired result. So essentially it is something that we are looking to achieve and we have a desire to achieve this and we're going to work towards getting it and attaining that goal. So we all have goals. And like I said, it's January, so we are all usually in the mindset of being more goal oriented, being motivated, trying to work towards the things that we see or the things that we want to see happen for us this year. January is a perfect time for that. Everybody has their vision board probably done already, or is at least planning to do one, and really setting intentions for the year and what they want to achieve. So when you think about goals, there are a few things that you need to think about, and we'll talk about the most common thing that you've probably heard, and that's called SMART goals. Okay, so bear with me. I'm going to be looking down at my iPad because ain't nobody got time to memorize all that. But SMART goals are basically a breakdown of how you should go at your goals and how you should work towards them, how you should measure them, and all that good stuff. So let's start with the S. S is for specific. Make your goals specific and narrow for more effective planning. This means just don't have a general goal. Have something that is specific. I want to lose 20 pounds in 3 months. That's one of my goals, but that ain't the 3, but that's still one of them. But I want to lose 20 pounds in 3 months. That is specific. That has a time frame. That's something that you can work towards. You can set an action plan in place, something specific that you can actually monitor and continue to work towards. Measurable. Define what evidence will prove you're making progress and reevaluate when necessary. So again, using the same example, if you want to lose 20 pounds within the first 3 months of the year, what evidence will you have to show that you're actually doing that or that you can measure? And you can do things like work out. If I'm going to go to the gym, that's how I'm going to measure it. I'm going to weigh myself every 2 weeks. I am going to count calories. I'm going to do things of that nature. That's how you're able to measure how much progress you're making, or if you're making any progress towards accomplishing your goal. Attainable. Make sure you can reasonably accomplish your goal within a certain time frame. So make sure that the goal is reasonable and that you can accomplish it within that time frame. If you want to lose weight, I'm pretty sure you don't want to necessarily say, oh, I want to lose 100 pounds in 3 months. Like, be realistic with your goals. 20 pounds is more feasible than 100 or 150. So make sure that this is something that you can actually achieve and something that is not going to be too big of a goal to where you won't reach it and then you'll be defeated or feel defeated. Relevant. Your goals should align with your values and long-term objectives. So make these goals relevant to you. Just don't have random goals that have nothing to do with your long-term goals. If I want to be a bodybuilder, then I'm going to do things that work towards doing that. I'm not going to enter a hot dog eating contest if that is not what I want to do in the long term. So just being more reasonable about what it is that we're setting goals towards and thinking of the bigger picture, not just that immediate goal, but the overall picture for the things that we see in our lives and the things that we want to see. Time-based. Set a realistic, ambitious end date for task prioritization and motivation. So set a time frame that you can get this goal accomplished in a realistic time frame, something that's going to motivate you to get it done, because maybe it's not soon, but not super far away either. Like 3 months is a perfect time to set a goal to lose however many pounds. Something like that is what you need to look into, so that, again, it gives you time to work towards the goal, but it also doesn't give you too much time to where you're just kind of lollygagging and just going on with the process and not really making any progress toward accomplishing the goal. So now that we got those out of the way, I want to tell you guys what my top 3 goals are for 2021 for the first 6 months. Now, I'm following this strategy of making it time frame specific and making very specific goals for that time frame. And I'm going to kind of break down how it is that I'm going to go about achieving those goals. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So my first goal for the first 6 months of 2021 is to grow this YouTube channel to 2,000 subscribers by June 1st. That is my goal. Your girl is trying to get up to 2,000. So again, if you have watched so far and you have made it this far, hit that subscribe button and that like button. It really helps me grow, and I greatly appreciate the support. But your girl is trying to make it to 2,000 by June 1st. And how I plan to do that is by showing up, showing consistency, being disciplined, giving you guys content that you want to see. If there's anything that you want to see from me on my page in relationship to entrepreneurship, DIYs, or personal development, please, please, please leave them in the comments below and let me know. I am more than happy to make a video on content that you guys want to see. But what my plan is to make sure that I'm showing up. So that means weekly videos, doing them at least once a week. I do want to increase it to 2 times a week between my DIYs, and also want to share my podcast on here. If you guys don't know, or you haven't watched my other video where I discussed it, I have a podcast called Black, Busy, and Blossoming Podcast. But I want to incorporate my podcast on here because I talk to entrepreneurs. I talk to Black women entrepreneurs about mental health and mental wellness, as well as life, business, all of those good things. So I want to incorporate that more in this channel, which would help me obviously bring you guys content, more things for you to see, and also help me be consistent across different platforms. So that is one of my goals, my top goal for the first 6 months of 2021. So again, if you guys do not mind, hit that subscribe button, share my page, let somebody else know about me. If you like my content, it's greatly appreciated. And hopefully by June 1st, I can make that 2,000 subscribers and I can cross that off of my list of accomplishments. My second goal for the first 6 months of 2021 is to make $500 a month consistently in my businesses. Now, I have 2 businesses. If you don't know, I am located in New York and I am a waxer and lash technician. So if you are in New York and you need a wax or you need to get your lashes right, I'm your girl. Holla at me. All the booking information will be in the description box below. But I am a waxer, so I do services for my clients. So I am looking to have that income become more steady, build up my clientele. I would love to be able to have a consistent amount of clients coming to me on the monthly basis to help with the goal of reaching 500 a month. I also sell products. I have a line called Tamed Skin, where we have all your self-care needs. We have bath salts, we have candles, we have exfoliating scrubs, all that good stuff. Just all the things that you would need for a nice luxurious bath or self-care time, for Self-Care Sunday. Who doesn't love Self-Care Sunday? I have everything you need for that. That will also be in the description box below. But I would love to be able to grow my business to where I can have that side income coming in. Now, the only issue with that is January has thrown me for a loop. If you didn't happen to catch my last video that I shared, I actually was diagnosed with COVID in the beginning of January. So everything came to a halt and I was not able to work. So now the last 2 weeks of January, I basically have to make up for all the time that I missed. So hopefully I make the goal. If I don't make it, I totally understand. It was out of my control. But going forward from February and beyond, your girl is trying to make that goal. So I would like to hit $500 in extra income in both of my businesses combined. And my third goal for the first 6 months of 2021 is to work on my personal development. Now, this is kind of a general goal, but not so much. And here's why. I know that there are certain things that I want to work on and be more consistent in, so that I'm putting that under the umbrella of personal development because it's under personal development. So essentially, I want to be more disciplined and consistent with my morning routine. I'm typically, honestly, really good at it, probably better than I thought I would be, but just sticking to it and being more intentional about it. So basically in the morning, I wake up 5:30. I get up, I write in my gratitude journal that I have. Then I usually head to the gym. I do some affirmations. I do a little bit of meditation sometime, and maybe some journaling if I have time, or reading if I have time. Now, what I want to do is make sure that I can stick to that consistently and actually do all of the steps. So for the most part, I get everything done, but there's plenty of days where I only do one or two things from my morning list, and I really should be doing all of them. So making sure that I'm more consistent with that, I'm going to put the disclaimer that I'm not going to do it every day, but at least 5 days a week. So typically Monday through Friday, the days where I would have to wake up and be active anyway, would be the days where I want to make sure that I'm implementing my morning routine. I also want to work on time management and tasks getting done. So basically what I have is a planner that I use. It is called the Top 3. This is by Aaron on Demand. I actually mentioned this in another video that I did, but this is the top 3 basically daily priorities here. It is a planner that you use where you can write down, your goals for the year and stuff, but then also your daily goals. And having daily goals is a big part of being able to attain your bigger goals. As long as you're breaking your goals down by the month, by the week, and then by the day, it's way easier for you to knock those goals out of the park. So with that, I have daily goals. So this here is like basically you write your top 3 goals for the day. So when you think about it, if you are doing this for 5 days a week, that's 3 things a day. That's 15 tasks for the week that you are getting done. That is a lot of things to be getting done in 1 week when you really think about it. So just take your time and set some daily goals that will help you be able to reach those bigger goals in the next 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Along with that, I want to stick to and continue to work on my physical fitness. So I typically go to the gym, typically every morning. Not so much since your girl got a short haircut now. I can't be messing up my hair, but that's neither here nor there, but I need to get back in the gym consistently. So the plan is to work out at least 4 days a week for the first 6 months of this year, technically for the whole year, but again, we're doing it for the first 6 months. So I want to work out at least 4 days a week. And that is the goal for me, to make sure that I am in the gym. I am working on my fitness. I feel so much better after a workout. That's why I like to work out in the morning. If you would have told me before that I would be waking up at 5 a.m. to go to somebody's gym, I would have thought you was crazy. But yet here we are. And the days where I don't go, I feel crazy. To make a plan and to have a plan of action to stick with that goal for this 6 months. And also part of my self-development is reading a book. The goal is to read at least 1 book per month, at least 1. So that means a total of 6 books should be read by the time June 1st gets here, or the end of June technically. But that is what the goal is. I want to read more, learn more, just fill my mind up with new things, whether it's personal development books, business books, psychology, whatever it is, just learning so that I can be better as a person, better in business, better mom, better friend, girlfriend, everything. So just making sure that I'm putting it out there in the universe that I'm looking to learn and I'm trying to learn. And that's just going to help me get to new heights and open new doors. So I hope that I am able to do all of these things, and I'll be doing an updated video once we get to that second half of the year. And I hope that you guys have gotten some good insight on what it's like to set goals and how you should go about setting goals. As I mentioned before, make sure that you break your goals down so that they're more achievable and more attainable. Start with monthly goals, then you can go to weekly and then daily. That way, as long as you're marking off those little daily goals and weekly weekly goals, it's going to be a no-brainer that you'll be able to get to those monthly goals. So take your time and really be intentional about setting your goals. Set stuff that's actually attainable, set stuff that you can measure so that you know what's actually going on, and set stuff that excites you and motivates you, that makes you actually want to achieve it. That's the best part of all of this. So let me know what you guys have planned for 2021. Leave me some of your goals down in the comments below. Let me know what you have that you want to work on. I would love to be able to see what you guys are working on, and also maybe hold you accountable if I can. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.